that test 1-2 guy for like fucking 35 minutes that one night at fucking the bar.
And then the night that they came back.
And we were like, I'm fucking leaving. We heard him do one test and we were like, is that these guys? And we were like, alright, we're not doing this.
We're out of here.
Yeah. Like any true professional, you should have a fucking nail polish mark on your board in a specific color, and then a notebook with a nail polish mark that says what bar is what color. And then you just slide all the shit, do a 4-second test, and you're done.
You know what we did in theater? We used tape. We would cap off the slider.
They'd run into the tape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did that at the studio all the time. But like when you're moving the box, like there's no saving it. What?
We did it at the studio all the time. Oh, fuck it. Okay, I get it. You live 50 lives. Let me be cool too.
You're right. It's cool. I'm there. I'm with you. Anyway, I was excited because we finally made it to that point. We finally made it to the point where we can listen to Spotify for the first fight. We don't have to listen to disco and then Spotify.
Dude, that's another thing I'm so excited for. I can finally permanently turn off the explicit filter.
That's true, yeah. Why does my fucking shit not sync with my phone? Bitch.
This is when I just start sending all my messages to you, Kemi, censored.
No.
I mean, it's not like you look at them anyways.
I mean, yeah, but like, no. Also, to be fair, I do look at them, I just don't respond half the time.
Alright, so Spotify's just gonna be a dick. Okay, that's only like 3 songs though. Oh, you know what? Honestly, it should be album day. Let's go listen to an album.
What is White Girl Day?
That's fine.
Also, Taz, I realized something.
These guys are pretty good white girls.
Hell yeah, I am.
Alright.
It's true.
What's up, Annie?
I realized that right now, because my work is cutting hours, because we're not getting as much freight in. I have Tuesday off. I didn't have to take it off, so I'm just going to go straight into the new content on Tuesday. And spend the
nice.
entire day in there.
Oh, wait, does that come out Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
exciting.
asked for the day off.
I didn't have to. They gave me it
Nerd.
off.
I have Monday off because of Memorial Day, but there's probably gonna be 24-hour maintenance.
It's funny because I believe I get time and a half for Memorial Day, and then I get Tuesday off.
Hell yeah. Really been maxing your time.
I also don't have to ask for my birthday off either because it's on a Friday, and I never work on Fridays.
Keep forgetting that this weekend is Memorial Day,
I know, right?
and so I'm like, I've repeatedly had that, oh shit, it's a 3-day weekend realization. It's been pretty good.
Hell, my executive, like above me, has been out for a month because of she had a broken foot. She came back yesterday. I'm like, holy shit, it's already been a month.
Never mind. Now you decide to start working.
There you go.
My mic is.
I think the secret solar is that you have to speak.
I did many times. I just gave up, and then it said like after 2 minutes of being in here.
Oh, hey, there is an update. The button's right there.
I did update, or is the reason why it didn't work was because I Oh my god.
I don't tend to update my Discord until it's at the next update and forces the previous one on me.
No,
Same, that's what happened to me today. And then it changed my audio output device, like it always fucking does. And I had to change USB ports because it doesn't recognize it anymore, like it always fucking does.
Oh yeah, so I tried clearing 5 in Party Finder and ran into a white mage who complained that they didn't get enough healing. So I left and just never went back in.
I managed to clear 6 today, but it was a bit of an experience.
Oh, I said I was gonna watch a tank POV clear 7, but I didn't.
That's so responsible of you, holy cow. We never get this kind of shit.
I mean, it's like, it's just easy to see what happens when, what you should be doing.
Yeah.
I don't think they're perfect either, but like, general idea.
You are also a taskmaster. Photographic reflexes.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm very hands-on, like, I have to do it enough, and then I'm like, okay, I do this.
Yeah.
POVs do help me.
I watch the world first groups. Actually, I watch a specific Japanese team because they're goated with the sauce. And when I finish watching them, I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. I can do everything that they did. And then I go into PF and I like fucking 3-shot something, and people are like, why? I'm like, alright, cool, we're done with this one. On to the next one.
No, my favorite 3-shot fight was Kefka.
Yeah. Pull their VOD back up, and I'm like, alright, I know how to do that too. This all looks fine. And then I go into the second fight, and it's just like 30 minutes later, I'm like, alright, cool, on to fight number 3. And they're like, why? What? And then I usually get gear locked.
Do they have a knife, man?
They have a rotating DPS line, which is tight as fuck. So like they have the main person I watch on their team is melee. He's a ninja, but if it requires Prog expertise, he swaps to red mage and the summoner stays like summoner. So they have 4 razors. And then if it's a AoE based fight, like 6 was, the summoner swaps to black mage. And then he swaps from ninja to summoner. It's just like watching their team function is disgusting.
They don't have like an extra guy calling stuff out though.
No, they have 3 people that act as chess grandmasters, and they sit back behind with like sketch pads and stuff like that. And then when the group gets stuck, they're just like, all right, tell us what you've got. And they're like, try this. All right, cool. And then they're like, here's what we're doing. And immediately afterwards, they're just like, oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. And then they clear the mechanic, and it's like, fuck you. When I learned that was, because that's their like crafter-gatherer team, is while they're watching them prog, they're just like, And by the time they're all done with gear and stuff like that, they're just hanging out, watching them play. I was like, this is silly.
Getting carried after they clear enough.
If I remember, they use them as their second gear piece team. So when you start doing reclears on week 2, you clear with
Blitz, yeah.
Yeah, you clear with 4 people on their mains and 4 people on their alts, and then you give everybody a piece of gear from the drop on their mains, and the alts stay at 740 or whatever. And you do that for 4 weeks, and then you're speedrun ready.
They do that in WoW World first, but they do it with like, because in that it's based on what's the term? It's been so long. Armor type, so it's cloth, leather, mail, or plate. So like plate is like for tanky DPS or tanks.
Yeah.
So you can trade drops in that game because it's personal loot.
Mm-hmm.
So like people will, it's like World First guilds they get people from their Discord, and they're like, hey, we'll carry you and like 10 other people in this fight, but if you get anything, you have to give it to like the person who's like.
Exactly, right.
And yeah, and so they stack like 20 leather users into a single raid. It's like a bunch of druid healers, a bunch of druid tanks, a bunch of druid and rogue DPS, and then they kill the boss, and like a leather piece has to drop at that point, and it's like okay. And then they'll do the same with cloth, where it's like a bunch of priests and a bunch of mages, like just cloth users. And it's like okay, but they do it like 20-man splits. So they'll like specifically target one guy, and like everybody, if you're like their warlock, you have like 10 warlocks. And
No way.
yeah, so they have 10 warlock characters, and they're all max level with like max basically up to date, like caught up gearing wise. And they run all 10 of them, and then whichever of those characters has the most gear is the one they use to prog. And like,
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, and sometimes that's kind of what sucks with like WoW World First versus 14 is like with WoW sometimes I don't want to say it's mathematically impossible, but like they don't test it, so they don't say, oh, you know, we cleared this pentamelded crafted, so you guys can clear it day one. It's like, oh yeah, we probably have to tune it down a few % because they can't meet the DPS check. And so you tune into World First streams, and it's just them running like the same boss like 50 times for like 12 hours straight. Or they have like private chefs at like a big gaming warehouse thing.
Yeah. I know there was a big controversy during Heaven's Ward Midas because 7th Heaven benched a player for one of their stand-ins because their stand-in was pugging, and he got like 4 gear drops. And they were like, oh shit, it's for real? Like he was like, yeah, I got 2 accessories and the boots and like the weapon thing from floor 2, and they were like, oh, okay, cool, so come join us, we'll kick this dude off the team for today. And then they scrubbed out because this dude like was not a good player, and the first 2 floors were like easy. They were just like, oh man, we blew our chance, we're a joke, you guys suck, yada yada yada. I was like, you know, honestly, they made a very good call. If like every worker bee can be the same worker bee.
Yeah, so like look at entertainment real quick. Look at the YouTube video of a guy explaining how splits work.
Yeah.
So that's one split, it's just all leather and then a few priests in there for buffs, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Or one priest each one.
This is like black.
That's so tight.
And so yeah, they're like, okay, split.
The fucking 5 paladins.
Yeah, it's just 5 paladins and like a bunch of it's just ridiculous.
Is this WoW?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how hardcore teams do their gearing.
Yeah. Even honestly, even some. I mean, you can consider them.
There's 5 healers in this. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's 20 people, so it's
DPS.
So I mean, I think it's supposed to be 5, but sometimes they take 4 once they're geared enough or to meet certain DPS checks.
Yep.
Like it's flexible.
Yeah. Our raid system used to be the same in 1.0. Used to have 15 players, so you could put like 3 to 4 to 5 tanks on something.
Yeah, like I mean the 40-man raids, like next Ramas, you needed 8 fully geared tanks.
Yeah.
Because there was a boss, the 4 horsemen that required a main tank and off tank for each boss, and there's 4 of them.
Yep.
You needed to have 8.
Oh man, those are the days.
Yeah, I don't miss that. I don't miss that, and I don't miss like certain dungeons having bits. Like people always complain about gearing and how boring it is in this game, but like, dude, you could be running a specific mythic dungeon like 1 million times because a certain trinket is like bit.
Yeah. Our best in slot system used to be like It was easier because the gearing system was easier, but yeah, like doing the dark light stuff for Bahamut was disgusting. You would play like Pharaoh Sirius and all those other dungeons,
Ugh.
and they drop item level 90 here
Oh yeah.
because 90 was Vis at the time. And you would spend your like hunt items and all that other stuff on the level 90 gear in Mordona, and then you would pair it with like half of your dark light stuff. And then like at the time, ethereal weapons went all the way up to like 145. So you would get a pink weapon with the stats that you wanted on it, and it was just like, dude, I'm not here to do this.
The fucking Heaven Sword, the diadem.
Yeah,
God.
essentially, that ended up being a pretty big meme, but during Bahamut, like, pink weapons existed, and people would hunt them out of the single-player maps, and it was just like,
Oh, okay.
no one wanted to do that shit. It was just like,
Fucking annoying.
yeah, exactly. It was just like, alright, cool, well, if that's the case, I was like, I'm just gonna use something worse and just depend on my gameplay to carry me. Like, there's no way one weapon damage does that much. And then when people started to reverse engineer the damage calculation, it was just like, oh, okay, yeah. Weapon damage actually does do that much. Like, we care. We care a lot.
Yeah, like look at this guy. He ran a single dungeon 88 times.
Yeah.
With a lot of them being full, like everybody having the trinket already to guarantee he gets it, and he didn't get it.
Yeah.
Sorry for the delay. I was like, let me, in the 2 minutes I have free as I'm rushing home, check the Discord channel. 100+ new messages. All right, well.
Yeah, it popped up. I mean, thankfully, like, we're a social team, and that's good. I like that.
I was like, I don't know what's going on. I'm confused.
Me when I wake
Really
up in the morning.
We really went crazy with the, DoorDash and how much.
Yeah, I was just like scrolling through desperately trying to figure out what the status was. So I was like, I don't know.
We had a conversation. We had a conversation with Odar about how he would buy a specific kind of soup if it were commercially available
Oh, yeah.
in like massive bulk, right? So like it's
Let's go.
we're talking about that. This dude is obviously DoorDash.
Yeah,
Oh man. Yeah, for all of the like constructive faults, quote unquote, that that FF has, like it's really friendly.
Yeah, they based the gearing on how it was in this area, which is arguably when the gearing was the best.
I think the only thing that I still don't like is that, like, the way gear lockout prevents you from raiding with multiple groups unless you like want to level a bunch of alts. It's a pain.
Yeah.
Like, it's a tough problem to solve, but like the gear thing is like routinely an issue. Like gear
Yeah,
lockout.
I get it, because it's like you can play everything on one character, but they lock you out, so it's like
Yeah.
I really can't. Until
I mean, I know it's abusable, but I wish it would just prevent me from getting loot and not reduce the rest of the party's loot just for me showing out.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, at the same time, if you do continue to carry people, like, you get into problems where you go into duty expecting to be able to do stuff with people who are good enough to do it,
Right.
and like, it just does not happen.
Uh-huh.
With being able to duty finder for people that have already done this fight, like that's a really big oversight, is to have people get carried like that.
Yep.
But I mean, hey, now we just make PF merc parties and we do it anyway, but for money. So you know, whatever. It all evens out.
And then you still got delayed, it's not gonna be here in time for it.
Cheap.
It's supposed to arrive on Monday. Now it's coming on Wednesday. I'm gonna have to buy like 3 monsters or something.
No, my book.
You never get to learn how to dance without the book. Oh, okay. You never get to learn how to dance without the book.
Is that what the book is? It's just sick disco moves.
Hell yeah.
You know, honestly, I would buy it.
I'd be down.
Jokes on you, I can't read.
It's okay. It comes with
Rest in peace, Disco Frog. Your stickers will be missing.
Will they? I mean, kind of a little bit, but will they? Alrighty, food up. We are aiming to be extra good. Solo your melee too, so the 3 marker. Yep, and then also when you do add phase, you are a melee. We do not have a second stun, or we don't have a third stun. Sorry.
I was first stun anyway, so I'm just gonna let it rip.
Yeah. But yeah, fight the melee ads specifically.
Honestly, I have no clue what the melee ads are.
You're gonna fight the Yan first, and then you're gonna fight 2 and then 1 Manta Rays, and then Jabberwock.
Yeah. Just don't
Basically,
start targeting
just follow the tank, except for the Jabberwock. Tannis will call it out anyway, so like,
Basically,
you know.
You're welcome.
totally opposite of what I usually do, honestly.
Right.
Yep, that's fine.
I got you. I'll do my best.
The Lalafell alt has a higher level than my main.
I promise you, my this one's completely. Like at least 7 points.
Yeah.
Let's get there.
I mean, I was like, oh, I have time to grab dinner. I was like, oh, never mind. We're not waiting for that. I couldn't tell if we were.
You okay there?
No, not okay. So over, but it's actually fine.
It's actually so bad.
It just hurt my
Yeah, it must be
Yeah,
nice.
I can jump and spin 360 degrees and then land the fire horn.
This is Buddy's. Solo, you are my buddy at the back. Start at 1. Buddies.
Earlier I chased
Clock
right
box.
into the wall.
Clocky-wah.
Flung things away from not facing. Wait, we're done with that fight.
We'll never see dancing again. It's fucking dead.
To come to the
Epic. I was playing Magic earlier and then gathering.
Yep.
I made the dog meat. I made the dog meat 24 bit spicy.
But then SpongeBob coming off and he died.
I mean, it's kind of cool with my dog meat. And then I made the 1918.
It's true though. Not only is SpongeBob in the game, he's a fucking Yoda reference.
Oh yeah. Can you guess which Fox spot I had earlier?
If you ever want to put an FPS people now.
No, it's good. Readjustment. Calibration.
See, that's what I'm saying, because I have to do that too, so we can.
If you guys just want to be in group 1 and group 2
Hold on.
opposite of each other now. I'm not gonna care.
We're good.
It's not like we're fighting green and you need to be on a certain platform. Yes.
That's cool. Are you using 5 for that one anyway?
All melee, dude. Hang stuff, go behind the boss.
Bother stuff. There's no more there.
Right. Solo, you're gonna fight this man with me. Don't let off too much shit. Kick his ass.
Where the fuck did that come
Bad?
from? I feel like I've heard that term once before.
They were
On Saturday. And fucking everyone was saying it. Constantly. And then from then on, you're hearing it. No, the beams.
The beam.
We were playing Golf with friends and like, how many beams did you get it? And then
Alright, let's go.
people were saying that now too.
Northeast Manta. Moving. Northwest Manta. Alright. AoE everything while you kill that Jabberwock. Trade wide.
Gang, why did you not stop? Oh,
That was like a stun. There's not a lot that we can do there other than big so like.
I stunned him and it just didn't take the stun. I don't know.
Right, but without a second.
Second. Yeah, both melee get you. Rotate.
Turn off this time. Let's go.
Alrighty. Feather right. Break off to do cat. Come here. We got super. Nice feather ray. This one right here in front of me. Move. Go. 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 We're cutting it close to the tank cluster. Raid wide. I have a lot here. Alright, Yans. Get safe. Odar and I are going to B. We're going slightly north. Keep burning. I'll fight the boss.
Sure not too far in. Sure not too far in.
Alright, you guys are good.
Oh,
You got the tennis.
Okay.
Alright, if you weren't plotting in that phase, you're doing it now.
Yeah, I'm just agree. I have the wrong grade.
If you play this start, it's not off by then, right?
It is.
Yeah,
So
it is.
if you delay your
you can play this the FF Logs way, which I recommend against, which is where you pot in your 2-minute while we're killing the feather rays. That's totally fine. My recommendation is that you disalign your pot from your burst window for the ad phase, and you pot the first Jabberwock. and just give it your regular AoE GCDs on it and the Moo with all of that juice. Okay? Alright. If you do that, if you do offset that pot, it's still up in time for us to do our last first. So you'll have lots of stuff to do. But yeah, because of no third stun, the only other option is that Odar stays on top of it with shield back, which is fine, but you know, we also still need that juice even with shield back.
We almost got it even without the stun working, so let's burn it.
Correct, yeah.
I mean, like, the pot will definitely help there. Plus, if I use the right pot, it would probably...
So, you should be low blowing it, because it's an OG CD, and then you should be shield bashing it later. Alright, yeah. This is light parties. Solar, you're part of group 2. So. Fine, right. Lots.
We can just swap them.
Oh, not fast enough.
Where's it going? Tank stuff.
Come out.
No, that's Jarvis. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, true. Came out.
Alright, focus. Do your shit.
Yes, we are anything.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Fuck, I think you're second.
Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Got it.
Cat. Feather rain. Divert, cat. Super. Feather rain. Come here. Move. Raid wide. Mid. Need help.
Down.
Yeah. Go. Get safe. Do not fight the boss. Keep fighting the end. Hold on, I'm not going north. Stay here. Okay. Good. Raid wide. And then we're going. Move it. Nice. Move it. This is lightning. I'm in the back corner. Get safe. Pop something we need to. Move to A now. Watch out for Zoo shit.
Sorry, I saw the flash first.
We're dead. LB2 when you get a chance. LB3, I'm sorry. DPS move through. Poison. DPS move through.
Might not just.
DPS move through. Oh, we're good with that. DPS move through. Don't hit us. We're already facing south, so we're moving right away. Come on. Let's go south. Solar, you are to the side of C. The zoo is not here. When you do your squirt, make sure not to hit Shelby and Ricky. Get ready? Yeah, that'll be fine. Dwarf. Wait. In. Alright, watch where we're going. Tanks, you're headed to one new clockwise pattern. No, you're gonna go into the close ones. Watch out, don't get in yet. Move, in. Big deal. You're gonna die. This is block spots immediately. Okay, let's go ahead and grab Zod. You're good. Thanks for helping us, Sol.
You'll have a better time.
It's true.
Oh,
I love how you guys schedule all of your PC upgrades for raid nights.
I scheduled it like 5 hours before raid night.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
got
That was
fucked.
more like raid day.
Yeah.
It was like raid work hours when instead of attending meetings. Let's build it.
I hope your rig feels good now.
Maybe WoW will work at above 30 FPS now.
Nice.
Never. Blizzard optimize? Crazy.
That Lua engine is such a piece of shit.
Yeah.
They're cute keycaps.
Dude, that game used to run so well too.
I know, right? Like it's crazy that the game that old can run that poorly.
Yeah, like the graphics aren't even that much better.
Right.
It runs like
It's the
shit,
CPU
dude.
because their scripting engine is, I'm pretty sure it's like single threaded.
Oh boy.
So bad.
It's just 15,000 if-then statements in a row. It's a
what-
switchboard.
what new CPU did you get?
What's his name?
I got the 9800 X3D.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love the X30s. They're so good.
Yeah. It's got a fucking
It's-
96 L3 cache, 96
It's
megabytes.
insane how much it helps.
Yeah. I mean, Slim does have like 100 FPS
Is
right
it
now.
AS Rock?
Yeah.
Or is it's a Samsung?
Sorry.
I was trying to figure out what the monitor's name was.
Oh my god.
I just saw the big thing.
On the wide boy. Yeah.
I never
As
heard of
opposed to the GPU.
Alright,
That's
good check. Alright, let's get there.
Shit, I'm at 250.
Yeah, but are you on high? Ultra? Oh, good. I get 250 also, but I play on standard laptop.
Yup.
Are you playing it like 4K?
I have 4K.
My frame just went up after we started.
Oh my god. That's funny. I'm that dumbass who's playing on 4K 60. But it looks so good.
Don't worry,
It's
dude.
weird
I'm
though in
also
FF because like the engine doesn't like being at more than 60 FPS.
No engine like being at above 54. Skyrim has tainted us.
Especially when
Buddy.
especially when I was streaming, there's like running above 60, streaming 60.
Let's start at 1. Buddies. That's too many buddies. Never fun.
Never fun. somehow get clipped by both those despite being on
You would be dead.
I guess that's true. It took a lot of hit damage.
My guess is your shield from Annie disappeared.
I was stuck there because I was holding like as I was trying to like install.
I didn't know this pack existed.
Right? Oh,
Apparently, you really don't, yeah.
I'm so confused by it.
Fox spots. What the hell?
Fuck.
Thanks.
I'm working on it for 30 years.
It really got on the judgment pick. 2.
Pro game with me for my birthday.
Astro has given Dobby
Oh god. True North, let's focus. I'm out of this conversation. Lose in. Do the goddamn mechanic. We can talk about it later.
I definitely read that.
Talk about Dobby.
Do the mechanic. See, that's what happens. Tank stuff, don't die. Tank stuff, don't die. I'm looking at you right now. Motherfucker standing in the tanks every time we do that.
He's building out there.
Forcing past themselves.
Okay, so
Great player, great.
oh, never mind that. I was just fell asleep.
Fight your hardest. We've done it without an LD before. Let's go. There we go.
Watch out, Zoo.
There you
Zoo.
go.
Oh fuck, why me?
Because you keep swinging.
Oh my god.
And that fucker spawns.
Targetable, I swear to God.
We're setting you free, don't worry. Alright. Yes. Mid. Cat. I need help. I need lots of help.
I'm trying to hold off on the AoEs when that spawns. I'm not targeting it. It's just like
No, what is happening is the
Getting
cat
flipped.
comes in for a second thing. You gotta just
I'm
trust
like,
that
ooh,
Kemi and
clean.
yeah, you gotta trust that Kemi and Tham are on it.
I'll stay on that. Sounds like talking about.
Yeah, if we kill the Yan early and those feather are getting ready to spawn, just go squirrel it up. At least for a second.
Sounds good. Granted, can I get a hit confirmation thing? I just want to know if, like, my thing lands in the top window or if my positional hit.
Light parties. You want COD hit markers?
Yeah, exactly.
Start at 3.
I wanted to say mom gets a camera every time I fucking slam the pole. And every time I perfect group the 2 minutes.
LP.
Every time I get Perfecto inside the top window, I want like a little drop off whatever. I can probably code this plugin, to be entirely honest.
On Solar Left, I can say that I raided with the guy that has like some anime titties pull up on screen.
That's so funny.
Why didn't you just say that now? Solar's one of the boys.
Absolutely. No.
We asked him why he did it, and he was like, "Oh, bro, I gotta keep the blood flowing."
Oh my god.
Totally fair.
Incredible.
Isn't that cute? Clock spots. Clock spots. With an L.
I need all the blood I can get in my so.
True.
All I know is
Not 3. Blue's going. Raid wide. Cat.
Stop canceling my casts.
Cat.
Got stuff.
Feather. I'm gonna super here in a second. Move. Commit. Man. Get safe. Hold on, I'm not gonna be careful. Raid wide middle of moving. Alright, group up. Lightning. Move into the corner. See you later. Group up. Get ready to pop your sprint. Move. All the way, all the way, all the way. We're always going to try to default the north for that. This is DPS go through. This is tanks and healers go through. This is tanks and healers go through. This is DPS go through. Trade lines. If you haven't used your next spot, go for it. Otherwise, you're waiting until after this. There you go south. Heading south. Going south to south. Swerves. Get ready. Wait. In. Get ready to fly. Tanks and healers, or tanks and melee are going to be. We're going to go counterclockwise. Wait, wait. In. Ready, raid wide. Lock spots. immediately. Try your best.
Melee?
Tank stuff. I'm out. Do not be closer than Oda. Cool, thank you.
Oh, alright.
We did it.
We sure did. Ready, need it if you need it. Ready if you don't.
Oh, God.
Do we have someone that can buy the tombstone this week? Or buy the tome weapon this week with their tomes?
Already have it.
Let me take a look at it. You got
I
it.
already have this one, and I think need to spend time on other shit
Right.
before I get the trigger off.
You got it.
Wow,
Got
every read I did was either 28 or 29.
I already have the hat. Pass on that.
Okay, I'm gonna try to take the tombstone this week then.
Gloves are an upgrade, but I think I'm just gonna buy the tome ones next week, so I'm passing on that. Feet, I already have. Don't need the tombstone. Glaze, I think I still need this as accessories. Still
Oh,
need
it's
one.
been new toys for me, it's been-
Yeah, I can buy one this week, but I still need a second one. So I'll need that. Okay.
I thought I had that with the 88.
What I roll? Oh, 92. Nice.
92.
All right, let's gear for 5 minutes. Everyone go take a bathroom break or relax if you need to, and then we're gonna go into 7. Okay. Time to rip out all this material and never get it back.
Hooray.
I lost 3.
Guess sell this.
Nice. I just took a direct hit materia from the SD chest, and it's down to C9 now.
Oh, perfect. Just where it needs to be.
What?
So without party buffs, my health is currently 155663.
Neat.
I need 3 HP.
No.
Change this to shell. Molotov.
Alright. Let's do this.
Actually, I could probably just change to the other type of Vera and get 1 vitality.
Wouldn't that put you over though?
Probably. What's funny is if I were to go back to using my aura, I would actually get 2 mine from it.
Listen, it is not worth playing a Lalafell to get best in slot healer. Like,
I mean, I don't have
Just
to
do
be a
your own
Lalafell
thing.
best in slot healer. I could be my old aura. It also has 23 mine.
one of those. I dropped it down to 68 and get wrecked.
You know what?
Offended in Lalafell, yeah, I know.
True.
You're over here like, damn, can't have shit in Aors, yeah. Fucking, that's such a good burn. Oh boy.
Destroyed.
Oh, by the way, Kemi, you know how
Strays.
Sugar Right is racist? Today I learned that Gaius
Yep.
hates artists.
That somehow does not surprise me.
Literally turned to use the Cathedral Buster on the Pictomancer, who was behind him, and all the 3 of us were in front of the Osmo weapon already.
What if he actually really liked artists? He just couldn't get into school, the art school.
Well,
Fucking shut up.
4 of the 6 Cathedral Busters literally turned to aim the Pictomancer, and every stack marker went on the Pictomancer.
Alrighty, here's a ready check.
Nubbles.
No, don't worry. I got it. Yes. By a lot. Alrighty. Go ahead and cure us when we're good. Alright, well, if that's the case.
I guess that's it.
Fair enough. See you later.
Raise
Have
up.
a good run.
Yeah,
See you guys
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
See you next batch.
8 out of 8, my ass!
Is it the teleport?
Here's my teleport. Yeah. Got him.
Ooh, I gotta turn off Spotify. We're back to using
Alright.
game music. Alright, there we go. Perfect.
Fucking 8 different monk openers.
You don't want to know.
What I do want to know.
It depends on whether you're a cloistered monk, a monk from the CIS region. It depends on whether or not you play on 193 or 194. If you're left-handed on a Wednesday, there's a different monk opener.
Your ass up! I swear to God!
Oh,
When someone told me that the double solar Russian opener was a thing, I went, why is it called that? Like, what are you gonna tell me next? That it's... Yeah, that it's the fucking King's Indian defense? Like, what are we? Fucking chess players? Get out of here.
Thumbs off.
I
was like, whatever, dude.
Left not to do a lose in 3 turns.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
Of all of the monk
Samantha.
I hate the Bone Clown.
I need Samantha.
Exactly. Sammy, help us. Alright, food up. And then we are remembering really quickly as Tannis draws, we're either on... We're either close to the 3 or 4 marker. Melee are going to be in, ranged are going to be out on the marker. If you get yellow as the melee, you're going to go back and then around. Okay? You can pop sprint on A and then run out and up in one fluid motion. It does not ruin anything for you. Facing the boss, correct. So it does not matter which marker you're on, you're always running the same road. Yeah. So let's give it a try. Our goal tonight is to get to the hard part of phase 2. Which means that you guys have to live phase 1. Let's go out and around.
Oh, okay. You can do a little bit of controlling around the board.
I don't think I can silence all these guys.
Are you talking about the ads or us?
Speak in stern
Why
voice.
not both?
Yeah.
Tell it it's back time to lock in.
The answer is yes.
You mean you weren't already locked in? Alright.
You could tell us I've already buzzed, but I'll say it again.
Alright, I'm going to dictate some movements with the sound of my voice so that you guys can get used to the pacing. So please pipe down nothing.
Yes, Daddy.
It'll be rough, but I'll do it.
Oh. It'll be rough.
Let's go.
I have no clue.
まさかのブルートアボミネーターとの場外戦です生身の挑戦者は複数の魔物の力を持つ相手にかなうのかなんと魔物の力で武器を作り出した強烈な一撃だが挑戦者は持ちこたえている
It's that way.
Really good behind. Left. Pop sprint.
これはばらまかれた種から魔物が出てきた
You gotta be this fucker. Stacks.
Oh my gosh! 挑戦者が倒れた
I have the bottom.
立ち上がったぞ だが油断はできない。
Alright, line of sight this. Big mid.
おっと中継カメラまで点火して落ちていくぞ。
This is super below. Out. Tanks are in. Stack tight in the center. On damage, second damage. Block spots. There you go.
Oh.
Yep. Okay, that's the end of phase 1. Turning. Oh, wait, we're fighting again.
なんとブルートアボミネーターが壁に張り付いた。
Alright, Stone Ringer, he summons a club or a sword. Club. This is out. This is a club.
挑戦者復活巻き返せるか。
There we go. Alrighty. A tank, the main tank, gets tethered with this thorn. It does dot damage based on your distance. The further out you walk, the more damage you take. This is a meteor. You're gonna swap me sides. Bonk. Alright, it's out. Eventually, we're doing a dodge. Raise. Emmy and Zod already know this phase. Out.
壁から壁へと縦横無尽に飛び回っています。
Grade wide.
Oh, fuck. Forgot about the forward laser.
This will be Thorn 2 plus a bunch of other stuff. There's also another player. Just be ready. Okay, this is someone. Nope. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Oh.
Okay. This is baited drops. These target random players. You're going to drop them in specific spots. I'll tell you what those are later. And then this gets dropped in a different specific spot. I'll tell you what those are later. And then this gets dropped in a different specific spot.
Right.
I'll tell you what those are later. And then one more. Just one. Just to know what it feels like. Never. Not when you have to figure out how to start. These are stacks. There are 8 of them. 4 of them, sorry. And then there's this, and this. Ow. Hit it. Dodge.
I did so well.
Alright, that's the end of phase 2. You guys are over 50% of the way to the fight.
So about that.
Ruben Eliminator, no, that's the second tower.
Tower has been hit by the
Alrighty. really quick, because I'm going to start prepping you now that we're this far into it. I'm going to start prepping you for a mechanic that happens later, Odar. I am going to main tank the first phase. There is a timing that Hollowed can't catch if you're the main tank. So, you remember in normal mode how there's a big stack in the center for a tower?
Yeah.
Alright, so you can imagine that in this mode we're going to invuln that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You cannot do the first tank buster in this opener with Hollowed and still catch the first tower when we go down into the bottom.
Right.
But you can do 2 and 2. So I'm going to do 1 and 1 by main tanking this phase, and then you can have him for the entire rest of the fight. Alright. The second piece of this is get used to using your compass to find out where your clock spot is at the end of this phase, because in a minute we're going to delete these markers and use a set that's saved on another platform. So, food for thought. Otherwise, the really quick, easy way to do this for Glower Power, let's assume that he's on a wall on this platform, and he's about to Glower Power while we're standing there. So you have main tank, melee 1, ranged 1, on this side of the beam. This is quote-unquote the short side. This is the side that faces closest to the edge. And on the open side, you have tank 2, melee 2, range 2, healer, healer. Okay.
I don't get it. I need a clipboard behind it. Really insane.
Let's go. Hold on. I'm gonna go down to the clipboard. Oh, that's so sick. This is the new clipboard.
Oh no. I'm scared of change.
Hell yeah, it's even a good size.
So when do we get the hand cam on the clipboard?
Save as board 2. Alright. We're gonna pull so that people don't get bored. But afterwards I will draw this for you. We'll eventually bring the old clipboard back. I just forgot that I had something saved over the top of it. So, it's not great.
Is there a command that you use to change the layout?
And you can set macros for it.
That's what I'm trying to do. Because I have a specific HUD layout for this site now.
まさかのブルートアボミネーターとの場外戦です。生身の挑戦者は複数の魔物の力を持つ相手にかなうのか。なんと魔物の力で武器を作り出した。強烈な一撃だが挑戦者は持ちこたえている。
Opener damage. Right. Top sprint. Rivet. We're on rivets. You're gonna go to one. Ready, move up east-west. Terrible death.
Oh my god!
Go north.
挑戦者が倒れた。 ートアボミネーターとの場外戦です。生身の挑戦者は複数の魔物の力を持つ相手にかなうのか。なんと魔物の力で武器を作り出した。強烈な一撃だが挑戦者は持ちこたえている。これはばらまかれた種から魔物が出てきた。挑戦者復活。巻き返せるか。
When this happens, I generally try to resummon the
おっ
boss.
と
It's pretty
中
good.
継カメラまで点火して落ちていくぞ。
It's gonna be Odar's Hall. It's out. When tanks are out. We're gonna stack center and then clock spots.
Oh my god! 挑戦者が倒れた。恐るべき威力。挑戦者が吹き飛ばされた。
I'll show you what
I didn't realize you had to be like further out.
Yeah, there's a hard
なんとブルートアボミネーター
Oh, it's like
が
I'm
壁
aiming
に
the right
張り
direction.
付いた。
Alright, this is out. And it will be spread out.
Still wasn't even worried.
He says shakily. Alright, this is Flare plus Thorn. So if you get the AoE, I'm gonna evoke the Thorn off of you, and then give it back or another one.
挑戦者ダウン。さあ立ち上がれるか。
Only a little bit. It's not a lot of it, but it's something. This is a dodge. This is in.
壁から壁へと縦横無尽に飛び回っています。
Revenge of the Vine. I'm gonna put a vine through it. I swear. Alrighty. Future clears will do some fun stuff. Now, I'm absolutely gonna die. Eventually, yeah. When we get to learning what this mechanic does, yeah. That's it. Problem. safe. I'm so ready for YOLO seeds to work for you guys.
Oh yeah, I don't agree.
If you guys are just good enough to dodge, I'll be so pissed.
Becky, come to me.
Bam. Get safe. This is in. Spread. Spread. Spread.
Hey, Ricky.
AoE. That worked. Except for aim, but it worked.
Big mid.
Yeah, huge mid.
Big mid.
Big old middies. Jesus fucking Christ, Ricky.
Yeah. He's healing on the way down.
Alrighty. Welcome to the start of phase 3. Actually, yes. Fuck.
Buddy.
Yeah, you ever done this from 70%? Raid wide. Lots of damage. But are you eventually Alrighty. Stone Ringers 2. The Stone Ringers. This is going to be out on this wall. You're going to get out on the glowing weapon side for reasons Tannis is not explaining. Revenge of the Vineburn. My favorite line in the entire game. In on this wall. Surprise, this comes with flower power. Spread, get fucked. And then this is my mechanic, not yours. Nice. After this is a raid wide, and then it will be a tank buster, and then it will be the good hard stuff. And now we're just soft stuff on it. I looked that like I was going to take autos. We're not taking autos. Out, and then tank turn in. Alright. So, Debris Deathmatch is 4 of those stupid ass tethers. 1 for every ranged player. And then you and I get a fuck off roll with our. This is my favorite phase. Alright, cool. Correct. Well, no.
Talk 7 only 1
The healers are going to not tank the ads. Die. Right, let's have a little bit of clipboard time.
Yeah.
I am going to swap back to Dancer.
Okay. And this monstrosity. Alrighty. Perfect. Oh wait, there's something wrong with this. First off, super big.
Wait, are you left-handed?
Me? No.
Why the hell would you have the clip on the right? Just, yeah.
There we go. Perfect.
But like, why would the clip be on the right? It's right in the way of your hand.
So you can hold it?
Okay, so here's the deal. Alright, the square itself is our arena. I'm not going to redraw this page. This is silly.
Oh, yeah.
Currently, our plan for phase 1 has all of our markers, and that's really neat. You guys are doing the out dodge and then up dodge or down.
Up dodge.
Yeah. We're getting safe north after we do the east-west explosions. We're fighting those ads. Everything there is cool.
Very
The
weird.
meteors start to drop, like so. what I try to do, Odar, is I try to position the boss in the center of all of them and then just stand across from the first one. And then go around the world. Then he does a second tank buster. He will drop a stack marker. We're trying to put it in the center of the arena. Okay? The reason we're doing this is because all of eight of us are here. We take the stack, then we all spread out to our clock spots as needed for that squirt mechanic. After that, it's the end of the phase. There's a line on the ground up north that I will show you when we get in. It's a small bar like this on part of the QR code. You have to be beyond this line when he finishes casting.
Okay.
He will snapshot your player behind it, and you will go a set amount of distance from where you snapshot and not make the other platform. Even though you're here when you get launched,
Rude.
he will only send you to an X coordinate out here based on where you are on the floor. So